Welcome back to another Mariana Leva Gossips video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to Michael Jackson speak about his vitiligo. Oh, that was a mouthful. Before I get started, I would just like to take a sip of this soursop drink. Did you guys check out that online earring shop, marianalevashop.bigcartel.com? You didn't? Make sure you guys check that out in my YouTube bio. So without further ado, let's get into this short clip. Now, as you guys may or may not know, Michael Jackson and his wife at the time, Priscilla Presley, did an interview for Primetime in 1995 with Diane Sawyer. And in this interview, Michael Jackson addressed various questions that the public had, and nothing was off limits in this interview. But one part of the interview stood out to me, and he's actually speaking about his skin disorder, his vitiligo, that a lot of people were just ignorant about, I guess confused about, thought that he was bleaching his skin. But without saying too much, let's get into that short clip right now. So I got my earpiece in, if you guys can see. There it is. So yeah. Here we go.
I want to ask you both about something because it was the second most asked question by people on the street.
Okay, second most asked question.
I know it's a sensitive issue for you, and you talked with Oprah about it. But somehow people still are not, they don't feel they've heard everything about the whiteness of your skin. And
the whiteness of his
skin.
That
it's not somehow a choice on your part, along with the makeup, to be, is it to be neither black or white, neither to look completely male, to be in the androgynous zone? I think they want to know.
That's kind of disrespectful, to be completely male, like he's trying to turn himself to a female or something.
Where does it come from?
I think it creates itself, nature.
It creates
he's an artist.
Nature.
He has every right, and he is constantly remodifying.
Okay, his wife is defending him,
reconstructing it, or working on some imperfection that he thinks needs to be worked on. If he sees something he doesn't like, he changes it. Period. He resculpted himself. He's an artist.
I might want to put a red dot right there one day. but two eyes. Okay. Right here.
Do you wish you were the color you were again?
Do you wish you were the color you were again?
That's nature. That I love black. I love.
Do you wish you were that way?
I envy her because she can tan and I can't.
Okay, so MJ said, "I'm envious because my wife can tan and I can't." So he said, you have to ask nature that. Like, a lot of people felt like he just wanted to, I guess, he even said in this Oprah interview, and I'll do that in another video. He stated that he can't control puberty. I went to school with a girl who had vitiligo, and of course she got made fun of. The names that they give people with bullies are just bullies. MJ stated in his 1993 interview with Oprah, when she asked him about his vitiligo, his skin condition, if he did skin bleaching, and he said in 1993, and as much money as he had, he said, I have never heard of skin bleaching. So he said that he loves the color black, and that he had no intentions of trying to change his skin at all. He said, I can't control puberty. And so he's been asked, even in the Martin Bashir interview, in almost every single interview, well, not every single, but when it was like, I guess new to the public, he was questioned constantly. Like, MJ went through a lot. He really went through a lot. Not only with his skin disorder, but with just false allegations brought up against him just because of the fact that he loved children. He loved the innocence of children. He even said in my video that I did on MJ, where he's defending himself against these allegations. Yeah, that video is right here. That video is right here, or right here, wherever I decide to put it, right? So make sure you guys watch that video, because that video, if you are an MJ fan, is really important for you to see. Now, If you guys do not know what vitiligo is, I looked up the definition of vitiligo for the people who don't know how to Google something. Okay, here we go. Vitiligo is a condition in which the pigment is lost from areas of the skin, causing whitish patches, often with no clear cause. So, I also Googled what is the main cause of vitiligo. It's possible that vitiligo may be triggered by particular events such as stressful events, such as childbirth, in women, um, or I guess, when the baby's coming out. Skin damage, such as severe sunburn or cuts. This is known as Kober, Kobner response. Hormonal changes to the body, such as puberty, problems with the liver or kidneys, exposure to certain chemicals. So we don't know how MJ got vitiligo, but he also stated in the Oprah interview that his skin started changing sometime after Thriller. That's why I put the picture of him right here behind me, because this is him in Thriller, and his skin started changing after Thriller. Sometime after Off the Wall, he stated. So just trying to get all my facts straight for you guys. I'm a big MJ fan. I will always be an MJ fan because I grew up listening to MJ's music. And even though he's much older than me, my mom always, plays MJ, period, till this day. And so I really do feel like him growing up under a spotlight put a lot of not only pressure to look a certain way or be a certain way. But I remember he stated, and I don't know if it was the Martin Bashir interview, he stated that he was going through puberty. He was in his teens in Jackson 5. And oh my God, why does my Bing look like this? And he stated, okay, it looks better. He stated that a fan saw him and his brothers and said to him directly, said, "What happened to you?" Like, and MJ was just so ashamed because he was a teenager going through puberty and he had acne, and I have acne prone skin. So I know what acne breakouts look like, and even with all of his money, that can, with all that fame and that all that attention can cause a lot of, like, I guess, pressure and insecurities. And so he stated that, his father would make fun of his nose and said, "Oh, well, you didn't get that from my side of the family. You got that from your mother's side of the family." Like, I've literally studied MJ. I've studied this man. Like, I just don't ever see him harming a child or skin bleaching. Like, you can even see in his music videos that he literally celebrated being black, a black American. He celebrated it. And so I think that the media just tried to get to him, tried to get under his skin, and they realized that they couldn't take him down any other way. So it's like, okay, let me make up lies in the media. Let me make up all these lies and sell them in magazines. That's usually how it works. MJ stated when his body was going through these changes that it was making him very sad because it was one thing that he couldn't control. And so when Diane Sawyer was talking about, are you trying to change your gender? Are you trying to do this and that? Like, to try and say that he's trying to change his gender when he's married to a woman, right? He clearly still looks like a man. That's just blatant disrespect, in my opinion. She was talking about the fact that he wears makeup. He even stated in his Oprah interview, yeah, that's the video that y'all are going to see next. um, that he wears the makeup to even his skin out. I mean, Justin Bieber wears makeup, I mean, all of these celebrities wear makeup. All of these men wear makeup. They all have makeup artists. They're not getting on TV with a pimple, and they gotta make that look perfect to get on TV. So it's not just MJ that wore makeup. He wasn't trying to change his gender. He was a loving man and a loving father to his children. I mean, and so at the end of the day, Priscilla didn't have to, stand by him during these allegations. She didn't have to defend him when it came to his skin complexion. She even said he's an artist. He's always trying to make changes and perfect something and be the artist that he is. Look at my bang, man. Okay, that's better. Oh, okay, that's a lot better. Maybe I shouldn't move. Um, there are more MJ videos to come, and there are longer videos to come. I don't know if you guys like the longer videos or the shorter videos, but if you guys like the shorter videos, just look at my shorts on my page at Samarian11 Gossips. And make sure you guys check out my online earring shop at Samarian11shop.bigcartel.com in my YouTube bio. So we're moving toward the outro. And as always, stay tuned for more Samarian11 Gossip content. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok at Samarian11. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Samarian11. Make sure you guys check out my online earring shop at Samarian11shop.bigcartel.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.